Hey everyone, welcome to the Bronze Grade Podcast. This is Lawrence with Dixon and Jackie here.
Finally.
Hey, how are you guys?
Yeah, this has been a while.
Yeah, it's been so long. We took a hiatus because I think we were busy.
Yep.
Between various
All
things.
of us, right?
Yeah.
All of us
Yeah.
were kind of busy, yeah.
Yep. And I was excited to come back, being refreshed and everything, but then the snow happened. Holy crap, man!
Yeah, there's a lot of snow, man.
I think I spent half the day shoveling. Like, it's ridiculous.
For you guys.
Yeah. Was it bad for you?
No, it was not
like,
bad.
Maybe
no,
a few days
no,
ago?
No, we had like 3 inches yesterday, and then it rained the whole day, and then everything melted. For me.
Oh, you got rain. What the hell?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So everything's
That's pretty good.
Yeah, everything's pretty much gone, and we're at like 1 degree Celsius right now.
Yeah. I feel like for us, this is like the most serious snowstorm I've seen in like years. Like probably 10 plus years.
Really?
It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
I guess so.
Well, I mean, luckily tomorrow's a holiday for you guys, though, so you don't need to do anything.
It's not a holiday. It's not really a holiday.
Really? Family Day isn't a holiday?
A lot of places are open still.
Okay. Are the banks open?
I have no idea.
Because tomorrow, for us, it's President's Day, and pretty much
Banks never open.
banks are
They're
closed
like
tomorrow.
they're like the first place to be like, yo, we're closing.
Yeah, no. Like, well, I mean, like, the thing is, I still had to shovel the driveway because, I gotta get the car out at some point. So that was probably the worst part of this
Are you
whole
gonna
thing.
get a snowblower?
Probably gonna have to do that
Yeah.
after this. Like, I was not prepared
Yeah.
for this. I was like, how bad could it be? Take out a shovel and just do it. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
I've done it for past like 6-7 years. How bad could it be? And then it's just messed up. Holy crap.
Never. Gotta just do that all the time. No snowblower.
Yeah, like I yesterday I think I went out and shoveled for like 2 hours, which was already like, oh, that's a lot. And then today is like 4 hours straight, then another like hour or 2 hours after that for just random ones.
Was it snowing as you were shoveling?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what makes it bad, though.
No, but if you don't shovel while it's snowing,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be way worse when you get to it.
Like iced up?
Like it was snowing for like 12 hours straight.
Sure.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, that's nuts,
Yeah.
man. That is absolutely nuts.
Like it was.
Yeah, if you
I
don't-
think yesterday started from 10. Like it was pretty serious, starting from 10 overnight until like I don't know, afternoon today.
Yeah, and if you don't
It was
do it
just
like
nonstop.
early, then you're just gonna get more and more snow.
Yeah, it was messed up. So okay, well. Anyway,
What's
yeah. Sorry. Well, I think so. We're trying to do a new format, I guess, a little bit more structured. So we have a schedule here,
Is it really a schedule?
and we did.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's something. It's like
Okay.
serves
Sure.
things that we have
Okay.
hit up listed on here. So through this little break we had, we all played a bunch of games. Actually played new games, so we're just going to jump into that. The first thing we have on here is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which was on our channel. Jackie streamed a few times on there.
Yes,
and,
I did.
I watched it a little bit. Thoughts on the game so far?
I got quite a bit. It's an enjoyable game. The only regret that I have is not playing Kingdom Come 1, so I don't really know the history of the character or exactly what happened. There were certain flashbacks, but I didn't completely understand it. So for me, it's just completely starting new with Henry, and just taking the adventures as he's following along in the new story. So far, I've just been doing my own thing though. Like I did the early main quests because those were mandatory to open up the game, and then once the game opened up, I just I was having a lot of fun doing side quests actually, and so that's all I've been doing. I've been kind of like just go visiting different places, visiting different villages. I mean, it's not a very big map, but it's big enough, and there's enough stuff to explore, to make it enjoyable. But it's not like, it's nowhere near like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, size or anything like that. So, but it's just right. Map is relatively easy to follow, and the side quests that I've been engaged with so far, I mean, honestly, they're good. They're high quality quests. Like they get you thinking. They drive the story a little bit. It introduces you to different areas. Give you some items. I got my horse back from doing a side quest, which I didn't think I would have gotten back, if I was just following the main quest. So that's really good. So from a story and setting perspective, right now I don't have any idea what the story is about, but I do like the the open world aspect of it. I think it's good. I want to talk about the gameplay and the mechanics though. But did you have a question?
Well, I did have a question.
Yes.
So you talked about the map size.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the extent of the map?
Well,
Like
the whole map is has like a fog of war in it, right? But like when I zoom out to the extent, you can kind of see that. I mean, you can kind of tell it's not that bad. Like, I mean, it's not that big. And going from point A to point B, even if it's very far, and even if you're like just running, it's not that bad because there's so many things happening in between you getting from point A to point B. Like, you can see somebody getting robbed, right? What do? Right? Do you engage with the bandits and save the guy? Do you kill the bandits, kill the guy, rob them all? Do you just walk off? So, it's... I mean, for me, like I really like that stuff because as a kid, I read a lot of choose your own adventure books, and this is what it kind of reminded me about. And so yeah, and there's like items that you can find hidden in like different stashes that are located. Like, it's very typical of like an open world RPG, but like I would say this stuff is it's easier to find. But yet it's just hard enough to make it challenging. So I think it pretty much is a game where it doesn't frustrate you because I mean, for me, I'm pretty busy, right? So I don't like for my daytime job, and so I don't have that much time to actually game, or I didn't have that much time to game for the past couple of weeks because it was busy time for me. But I mean, this since I started playing this game, like it's easy to just pick up from where you are because it's not really that complicated. It's really easy to immerse yourself again, pick back up where you left off. The map is very easy to follow, and you just go about doing your thing. So that I like a lot. What else?
I was gonna ask, like, my experience with open world games a little uneven. I find a lot of them to be like, a lot of the actual open world stuff to be pretty, how should I say, not really useful or entertaining. Like, or there might not be much in the world that is interesting to interact with. Like, in between cities, major populations and stuff.
Let me tell you this. So, I think this game does a good job integrating all of that together. For example, if I'm traveling from point A to point B and I see like a hut, and then I go inside and there's like a hermit inside, right? And like, if I'm trying to engage with him, he doesn't really engage with me, but I want his stuff, right? So I can do one of two things. I can kill him, rob him, steal everything at home and then leave, and then and then call it a day. I can knock him out, steal his shit, and then leave. But the thing is, and this is where the integration lies, is if you let him see you first, okay, and then you knock him out, and then you steal his shit. When he wakes up, he actually goes to report you, and then when the guards see you in the cities or out and about, they will arrest you. So things are, so I think things are pretty well integrated in that sense. characters that you talk to at random, will just somehow. And I don't think it's all the cases, but like some characters that you just like talk to at random when you're just moving from point A to point B, you'll run into them again, and then they'll give you like a quest, but they wouldn't have given you a quest if you didn't help them out when they were like getting robbed or something like that. So it's integrated that way, and I really like it in terms of how well made it is from that aspect, because I don't think like Skyrim was like that. I don't recall, but and I mean Skyrim I think would be the game to compare with this, but Skyrim is a lot larger. It's harder to explore. It's I think it's, you know, Skyrim is a harder game overall. It's just not as user friendly. This one is very user friendly. It's very easy to play, and it's not like yeah.
I don't know, the interaction stuff, like the thing with the hermit, I feel like would be the same in Skyrim. Like, at least if they see you committing the crime, you will, like, people will know.
Yeah, but like
it's not even that it's not even that they're gonna go report it. It's straight up like boom, people just know.
Exactly.
No, but that's just overly
it's like telepathy,
though, right? Like, because if you kill the guy, if you kill an NPC and nobody sees it, then like nobody sees it. But
I feel like that's kind of how it was in the Bethesda games, right?
Okay. Well,
yeah, exactly.
It's like when you steal things, right?
Sure.
If they see you steal it, then you're a thief.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's they don't report you. You know?
So, and then I like the gameplay mechanics a lot too, because it's a first person, role playing game, obviously. So the sword fights and everything it's hard. At least I find it hard. But I think it has a sense of realism in it, compared to other first person, sword swinging type games. I feel like it's much more realistic, the fighting, like physics and everything included, when compared to Skyrim. But then again, this is a much newer game, so probably newer tech.
So question for you. Do you get to choose the direction of your swings?
Yes, you do. Yep. And there's combinations. Okay. So you have to look at the guy that you're fighting, and where he is guarding, where his shield is, and then you need to make a decision on where to swing, how to swing. Are you like locking on and then using the right analog stick to choose your swing direction? Yeah, there's no really, you can't really lock on though. It just when the guy approaches you, you just like face him onwards, and then you just and then you just choose whichever direction you wanna swing, or you can just jab at him with the sword. I've only been using a sword and a shield, so I don't know the weapons, how the other weapons are. I know there's like a pole arm or something like that, which would be interesting, and I'm looking forward to trying that as well. But I think in terms of like a first-person sword swinger, and I haven't played much, but this to me seems pretty fun. It's hard, but not like really hard. It's just right. Like I said, I think everything in this game is just right.
Sorry. Just going back to the combat. Any location specific injuries, or like if you swing it at their arm, can you break their arm, or is it...
Yes.
Okay.
So,
okay.
You can have different areas where you can bleed, right? Like your arm, your leg, or something like that, and then you need to use bandages in that area after the fight to patch it up. I think you can break a leg or something like that. Like, cause I remember one instance where I injured my leg, and I started just limping until I was able to heal myself. So so there are body differences where you can get injured. Another thing that I really like about this game, that I think I mentioned to you guys before, is the survival mechanism too, because it's a game where you have to sleep, you have to tend to your injuries, you have to eat your food, or steal your food if you don't have any, and you can also overeat too if you're eating too much, so you have to control that. and so yeah, I like that a lot too. Back to the setting though. It's dynamic weather, daytime, nighttime. That's my favorite thing, as you both know.
That's a 10 out of 10
Yeah,
for Jackie.
exactly.
It's a waste of stuff.
The rain effect is good. It happens at random. So I've been enjoying that. The weapon and armor stuff has a little bit of customization to it, where you can just pair certain weapons up. Pair certain shields up with certain swords. You can use different swords. As you're using your sword, it gets dull, so you have to find a sandstone to sharpen it back up. And then there's you can get different jobs as well, right? Like, so you can do like blacksmithing, where you can just make whatever the hell blacksmiths make. You can do some tailoring as well. So yeah, there's different things you can do. One thing yeah.
In terms of like class and stuff, right? Like what you're saying with different jobs and stuff, is that like RPG mechanic? Like you have stats to allocate. Like I'm thinking in terms of like Skyrim or Bethesda games. Like I don't really know if it's kind of like those, or you have to get into a class or job and then you're kind of stuck with it.
No. There's no you're not really labeled with a class or a job. You just do your thing, however the hell you want.
Okay.
As you're doing more blacksmithing, you gain more level in your blacksmith skills. So whatever you're doing, you get a higher level, and then I think the quality of your items turn out to be better the higher the level you are of that particular job. But it's not like you're classified as like a blacksmith or as a tailor or a rogue or whatever. So the lockpicking is surprisingly hard. I don't even know how to describe it, but it is hard. Lockpicking is really hard in this game.
I swear to God, if I YouTube this and it's the easiest thing ever, I'm gonna slap you.
It's pretty hard. The what else do I like about this game?
I just want to say, by the way, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 map size is actually bigger than Assassin's Creed Valhalla's map size.
Is
just
it?
Throw that out there. Yep.
Because it doesn't.
That's
seem
ridiculous. I've heard Valhalla's huge. Like
it
way
doesn't
too
seem
big.
that big though, because
No, apparently it's like it's a bit bigger. It's more dense too, like the Kingdom Come one.
I'm gonna assume it's because of the fog of war. You might not be seeing
Probably,
the extent of it.
yeah.
I don't know.
But so far things seem very I haven't been traveling. Oh, yeah, I haven't been traveling around with my horse much. I would just run, or walk, because there's a lot of stuff happening in between. So, and it doesn't seem that bad. I've been able to get from point to point really quickly. There's fast travel too, but I generally opt not to do that because I didn't want to miss anything in between.
I'm just thinking about the map size. It's kind of like it'd be really funny if it's like Breath of the Wild, where you start off in that map, and then it's like, oh, you finished the stuff here. Guess what? It's the tutorial area, and then boom, the full thing shows up.
That might happen. I don't know. I'm still very early in the game. Like I said, I have not done any main quests other than the ones that's required. How
are you liking the plot? The story.
I don't really know the plot yet because I've only done 2 main quests. So, and I don't know, I don't know the story from behind it, from the first one. I think the main character Henry's dad got killed, and then he had to go sought refuge from a lord, and then that lord happens to be his father, and then something else happened. I don't know the story, but I'll see what happens.
Well, it just seems like a lot of cutscenes. Honestly, the trailers and stuff highlight the cutscenes, and honestly, I feel like it's a lot more than I expected.
Yeah, the cutscenes are kind of ridiculous because they're long.
Yeah.
Well, that's that kind of game, though, right?
Yeah.
This is the type of game that would have long cutscenes to explain a bunch of stuff.
If you're for side quests, or if you're just randomly approaching an NPC and you talk to them, it's like a 5-minute cutscene.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It's kind of like Skyrim's been and stuff as well, right? So
yeah,
no, but I feel like the cutscenes are much better.
Oh, 100%. The quality of these cutscenes are good. They're good quality cutscenes. Yeah. the game is really well optimized, and I think this is the general consensus for everybody that's playing this game. There's no hiccups. I mean, once in a while there's like I bugged out like maybe twice, and then I got trapped in an area like once, but like those are just normal stuff to be expected. But everything else in this game I think is very well optimized. I'm playing like ultra, and I'm getting pretty good FPS, and no frame drop. Everything's been pretty consistent. One thing I'm looking forward to though is any mods, but I don't think there's any mods available for this game yet. I haven't looked.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be more interested in seeing like other weapons. You're saying that you only have sword and shield.
Yeah,
like,
I only
I'd
have a
be
sword
more
and shield.
curious. Like I would assume like you would get like bow and arrow at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be
Actually,
cool.
one thing I do want to talk about. So I do have a crossbow, and yeah, I'm not liking the mechanics of the crossbow, but
Is it the reload? Is it the reload?
it is.
Taking
The
too
reload
long?
is really slow. So
Well, it's a crossbow. What do
Yeah.
you expect?
yeah,
What do you mean?
and here's another thing. So when I'm hunting an animal, for example, if I shoot it with a crossbow and then it starts running away, it's essentially impossible to track because it's not leaving a blood trail. So that's another thing that I want to. That's one of the negative things that I don't like. So if you don't kill the animal with one shot and you're trying to track it to hit it again, it's extremely difficult. No blood trail, nothing. You have to just be like following it, like pretty much like 100%.
Well, it's not a hunting game.
It
Makes
isn't.
sense.
Well, I mean, hunting's a part of it because the game actually it's really hard to get money, so you have to like either sell food that you find or sell pelts, sell animal teeth and stuff like that you get in order to get money, or you steal your money, or you find
Yeah.
treasures.
So all I'm hearing is just aim better, just headshot,
It's hard.
kill it one shot.
Really hard. That.
Is
I don't know.
it,
I take that as a
is
grain
it
of
aimed
as a grain of salt, considering your aim is pretty bad anyways.
It might be, but I think there's a lot of shaking, which I think makes it more realistic, I guess, but still.
Is it aimed down sights or reticles?
No,
or
there's no reticle.
how
Like
do
you just aim down the crossbow.
Okay,
As it
yeah,
is naturally.
yeah,
Yeah.
iron sights type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
So exactly,
Right.
and so you just try your best, and you account for the distance. It's not like a straight. It's not like a straight line. So they did a pretty good job of simulating like an actual crossbow. I don't know if the actual physics make sense because I've never shot a crossbow, but it seemed pretty good. It's not, as long as it's not a straight line, right? Then then it's then I
Like
would-
there is
yeah.
a drop, like a trajectory.
Exactly, yeah. So so definitely some thought was put into that. What else? Yeah, other
You
than
think you're gonna keep playing?
until I'm
Sorry.
until I'm bored of it, or if another game comes out that takes my time. But other than that, I think it's a good game. Like I would definitely recommend it. I would definitely recommend giving it a try.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were gonna say something? I kind of cut you off. Earlier.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. But overall,
No.
yeah,
Are you into this type of setting, like medieval?
medieval? Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's definitely like a 9 out of 10 for me. Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
High praise.
Definitely a 9 out of 10.
The combat reminds me of either like For Honor or like Mordor or something.
Mordhau.
Mordhau, yeah.
I've never
kinda
played.
like the combat.
I've never played either. I played For Honor a little bit.
You know what Jackie described of the combat reminds me of Dead Island 1. There's a manual melee that you can use, and it sounds just like that.
Nice.
But yes, so no, it's good that you're into it.
Yeah.
That game seemed really cool from the trailer. It's just what I saw of the original Kingdom Come just wasn't as interesting.
I
so
heard
that's
the
why I'm like,
original one had a lot of problems.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. So,
But they did a good job for the second one, so They made it
Good,
up.
good. Dixon, would you be interested?
I mean, I would play it, but given the amount of time that I have, I definitely wouldn't be able to play it in the way that I would want to play it. Kind of like Skyrim. But I don't know. Like, I'm not a huge fan of medieval settings. Like, when I play For
That's the
Honor, it was
thing,
fun
right?
because
Yeah.
it was like PvP and it was pretty neat. But yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of medieval. Like, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, like I can say, like Skyrim stuff is a little bit more interesting to me because of the magic setting. But yeah, like medieval stuff isn't really for me.
Yeah,
either.
there's no magic in this game.
Yeah, no, that's what I can
Yeah.
tell. So.
It's pretty
not-
like
it's not like that.
it's raw. It's raw medieval.
Yep.
Which is weird because in medieval times there was like quote unquote magic.
Pseudo magic.
Right? So I don't know. Kind of weird that it doesn't have, or it doesn't want to like add magic in it, which is fair. I mean, it's not, you don't need it, right? But it'd be interesting if they did.
I just don't know many other games that's like this, right? So
At the moment, I don't think there's much. Honestly.
yeah, I just can't think of
Yeah.
anything of this sort, like in this type of setting. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on. So I've also played some games that I don't really have too much to talk about, but I just want to bring it up. One game is called Dangerous Golf, and I've always wanted to play this game. It's by the team that did the old Burnout games, and everything like from the interface and all that just screams Burnout 3. And it's very destruction based. So you basically fire a ball into stuff in a room and just try to get high scores by breaking things. But I just couldn't play much of it. There's you get basically one shot each map, and you do that, and then you get a game breaker thing just explode. But the biggest problem for me is that everything is so slow. Like, I want to restart a map because the hit wasn't good. The game has to load like 10, 15 seconds. I'm like, this is just too long if I want
Wait,
to start.
so I'm gonna stop you right here.
Yep.
Is this what is? I'm not familiar with this game.
It's arcadey.
Is this like a first-person game or? What?
So you don't control a person. You control the actual ball.
Okay, who hits the ball?
It's a weird. It's a very arcadey thing. You just you aim in a direction and then you press A.
Yeah.
And that shoots the ball in a direction.
Sure.
Like straight.
Yeah.
And then it'll just bounce around until it comes to a halt.
So what's the objective?
It's just try to destroy as many things in the
okay.
map as
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
And once you destroy enough things, you can do I don't remember what it's called. It's like a slow-mo thing. And you can control the direction of your ball in midair.
So
like, you can just control it until a timer runs
So
out.
there's like trick shots, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. But the problem is that like the controls in the slow-mo is very weird momentum based thing.
Yeah.
And it's just, again, like there's just time issue and the physics issue that just made it not fun.
Yeah. How'd you come across this game?
Oh, it's a fairly old game.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play
Okay.
it from like years and years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I just had it installed, and I'm like, okay, well,
Time to do it.
I'm in between games. I just want to mess with this
Sure.
right now. And yeah, because well, I don't know if you two played Burnout
No,
much.
did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, which Burnout did you have experience with?
Oh, I don't remember anymore. I think I played a few of them.
Okay.
Let me see if I
Okay.
can Google.
Okay.
See if it like reminds me of something. But yeah, Dangerous Golf came
'cause-
out in like 2016. So
Yeah.
Is it also
Yeah,
is
it's
it
actually-
also multiplayer?
No, I don't think
Just
so.
okay,
I don't
just
think
single
so.
player. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, this game, like the menu is basically taken straight out of Burnout 3.
Yeah.
Like the progression, the map system, everything just feels like they just took Burnout 3 and said, "We're making this." Like duplicating everything except it's golf. I'm like, oh, okay. It's weird because I really like Burnout's crash mode. Dixon, you know
Yeah.
yeah, like I love that mode. That's mainly why I play Burnout. And I thought this was gonna be kind of like that, but it just was not anywhere as good. So that was
Yeah.
kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jason, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say. I mean, I feel like Dangerous Golf is more like a party kind of game, right? Anyways, just
Yeah, but it's single player. I don't know.
I know,
Like,
which
I
is
don't
weird
think-
because you would expect it to be able to like kind of like
It-
golfing with friends or whatever it's called, and you guys just like shoot balls and destroy as much as you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah. I wish it was like that.
Yeah, that's why it's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
I don't know. It's weird because this company basically went on to do basically a crash mode from Burnout, and then I think basically did a Burnout Paradise type or Burnout 3 type game.
Right.
But
right,
yeah,
right,
I don't
right.
think any of them did that well. Yeah.
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. I mean, Burnout Paradise is probably one of the ones that people liked a little bit more than the other ones.
Yeah, I know. That was big enough for Need for Speed to basically be like, hey, why don't you just make a Need for Speed version of this?
Yeah, exactly. So kind of wild that they did that, but I mean,
Yep.
I don't know.
Would you recommend this to anybody else?
No.
No.
Like, I think it's worth it to try,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was...
Wait, is it free to play?
Good.
Or is it like a pay?
No.
Pay to, okay. I mean, I'll try if it's free to play, but
It's not.
Whoa! Hold on. It's a free to play game. And you're gonna play it.
I said I'm
Okay.
gonna try it. I'll just try. For
No.
5 minutes, yeah.
According to Jackie, free to play games are trash and
Yes.
0 out of 10 all day.
Yep. Otherwise, why would they be free?
Then why are you gonna play this game? There's no
'Cause,
point.
well, I mean, if Lawrence recommends it, but he doesn't, and it's not free.
But Jackie also doesn't believe my recommendations anyway, so I don't know why he's saying that.
Right?
yeah,
Jackie also doesn't believe in demos, but I feel like he just recently played a
I
demo.
did play a demo. No, I play demos. I play demos, like just to try it out. Yeah, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other game that I played was called Simulcara. Have you guys played any games that's like... typically these happen on phones. These are phone games. But basically they're like, someone dropped their phone and then you pick them up and then you have to discover through puzzles and stuff to unlock and discover the story and the stuff about this person. I don't know if either of you have played something.
No, I never played anything like that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because this is one of those games with FMV. So
Yeah, I saw some images of it and stuff. It looks kind of scary, I guess.
it's slight horror, but the FMV is fairly bad.
Oh, like the actual video?
Yeah, like the
Oh.
quality, the video quality is fine, but it's like the acting is very, very campy.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
It's just bad acting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say campy. It's just bad acting, and that kind of took me out of it.
Is this?
And also,
is the premise of this game like just like a phone, or something like that?
yeah, there's a lot of, well, at least multiple games that do the same thing. This one goes a little bit supernatural by like, the phone bugs out
Yeah.
or something, and then I feel like at the end it kind of jumps the gun and shit happens.
So
like,
are you an actual character that's holding onto a phone doing shit, or are you just looking into?
You in that world, you
Yeah.
are yourself.
Okay.
They basically say you picked up the phone,
Yeah.
and then you're trying to find out how to get this phone back to whoever.
Mm-hmm.
But whoa, shit! Like
Shit
scary
hits the
shit's
fan.
happening. Yeah, it's like, oh no, now it might be a kidnapping or something.
Yeah, but is
you
it
know,
like a
yeah.
fixed character, or are you customizing your own character to play?
No, you never see your character. It's as if you were holding onto a phone and
Okay.
you're messing with
Yeah.
the phone screen.
That's it.
Yeah, and again, this is pretty typical,
Okay.
and people will try to talk to you like, you'll get messages and stuff, but a lot of the responses are very fixed. It's like, you get to answer like 2 or 3,
Yeah, yeah.
1 of 2, 3 ways,
Sure.
And this game, I think, is a little bit different from other ones in that you build relationship with characters. Like the way you answer will affect the ending of the game.
Okay.
So a lot of other ones are very much like, this is a puzzle. You just, it's just a one way to the end. This one's a little bit different, so that's kind of neat. But the puzzles themselves aren't that crazy, and it's just neat.
So how dynamic are the decisions? Like, are they like? Is it like if you make the wrong decision, can you just reload and then choose something else, or does it change each time?
There's no real. You don't know that it's a wrong decision until the end. I think they basically go up until the very end.
Yeah.
This is one of my problems with the game, is that there's a guy who messages you, and theoretically you should be able to decide, hey, am I going to engage this guy or not? This guy sounds like kind of shitty.
Yep.
Like, if I were myself, I'd be like, no, I'm not going to engage. But the game railroads you into having to engage with everything.
Okay.
Because it's like, once you engage with something, then the next step happens.
Yeah.
So you can't leave things as is.
Yeah.
Unless the game is okay with that.
Sure.
So that's not great, but it's also just one of those type of games.
Sure.
Jackie, I would not recommend this to you at all. You would hate it.
Yeah, I mean, see, I've never heard of this game before. I was just Googling it and just reading like a synopsis about it, and this does not really interest me at all.
Yeah, because a lot of other ones I feel like have better puzzle elements.
Yeah.
Like this one has puzzles, but it's like, okay, there's a few things. I think this one for me is more impressive with a lot of the more interactive stuff with other characters, because I feel like a lot of times it's not as much. This one is straight up like, oh, you got voice messages, people try to call you, and all that.
So are you just in like one setting, like you're just sitting there, or what's actually happening?
You don't see anything. You are wherever you're playing the game.
Okay. Very good.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you never go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's basically other characters.
Yeah.
You say, oh, this character says, hey, I'm gonna go here and do this. I'm gonna go to the girl's place and check it out. And you're gonna be like, okay, you do that. You don't, like, you yourself don't go anywhere, right?
Yes.
It's always other characters
Got
taking
it.
the initiative to do things.
When
right?
How old is this game?
Yeah. This game probably like, I don't know, 8 years old.
Okay.
I don't really have a date for this, but
it's an oldie.
Like, these are not new games
Yeah.
that I'm playing. Yeah, so again, I think it's neat, but it's nothing groundbreaking,
Yeah. Okay.
really. It's
Fair enough. Yep.
Right.
Okay.
So now, Dixon,
Yo.
Gacha check-in.
There's too many gacha games, dude.
I know you've been playing so many gacha games.
I wouldn't say like so many. It's kind of like going back to a few of them and whatnot, right? So, yeah. So obviously, we're still playing Arknights, but nothing really is happening. I mean, this is new. I mean, I didn't know the new event or like the last event ended so fast. It was like a couple of days or something. So didn't even end up finishing that, which is fine. I mean, there wasn't a lot in there anyway. So I don't know. I know you finished the event, so
Yep.
I don't know how you felt about it, but
Forgettable.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But besides that, like I've gone back into Zenless Zone Zero and Withering Waves, which is funny because
when's the last time you played either of those? It feels like forever.
no, it's
like
been a
months.
while. I think I like lost out on a couple patches of like power creep and stuff, which is fair. I mean, it's not the biggest deal. It's funny because I remember in Withering Waves, I stopped playing when I lost the 50-50 to one of the characters, and then I came back to roll on the same banner because it was doing a rerun. But obviously because I lost the first 50-50, I like the next one was going to be 100%, right? But I managed to hit it like right off the bat, so so I'm playing that right now.
So what actually got you back in?
I was just talking to my brother about it, and I was like, "Oh shit, let me go see what's going on." And then like for Zenless, I don't know. I just saw some stuff happening, and I was like, oh, kind of want to play again, and then just went back.
Did you see a new waifu? Is that why?
No? Well, I mean, the new character that came out, Evelyn, she's pretty OP. She uses like a dagger and like wire for attacks, which I always think is pretty cool. So that's a fun one. So yeah, just doing those two, and then obviously, I think what couple months ago, month or two ago, Girls Frontline 2 came out. So I've been playing that, but that one's just kind of like just dailies now. No one I want to like. The next character coming out, I'm probably gonna roll for, and then based on leaks, the next character coming out is one of the most powerful characters.
Great.
So then I gotta make sure I have enough to roll that one. So we'll see.
So Girls Frontline, is that a tactics game? I don't remember. I think you might.
Yeah. So it's kind of like XCOM, but like a simpler version of XCOM.
Wow.
Because you don't have to like aim for like body parts or anything, but like you play it like a tactical kind of XCOM style game. But I mean, realistically, I just auto it. If I can't auto it, then I'll play it. But like, mostly been able to auto it, so can't really complain. But yeah, besides that, that's kind of what I've been doing. Been all I really have time for, realistically. Like I was saying,
I mean, quote unquote, all you have time for, because these games take so much time just to do dailies or whatever.
I mean, it depends. I mean, the only reason why it takes longer for the other, like for like Zenless or like Withering Waves, is because like I'm pretty far behind in story anyways, so I'm trying to catch up. So I play like a little story like as I'm doing the dailies. But realistically, I mean, like Girls Fun takes me like 10 minutes to do like my dailies, and then pretty much log off after that. Unless I want to farm some stuff, which I'm not really doing. And then the other two I mean, Arknight takes like 10 minutes as well. Maybe a bit longer. I don't know.
Just a lot of busy work.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I've just been doing that.
But those games like Arknights is pretty minimal engagement. But Wuwa and Zenless, I feel like you have to be like actually dialed in.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like I have to actually click buttons and stuff. So I mean, it's fun because you can pull off like combos, and it kind of like makes the game interesting. But sometimes I'm just like, holy shit, dude. Like, to be fair, if I didn't have any type of story or any farming to do in Zenless, it takes like less than like 5 minutes to do the dailies.
Oh, right. You just go to a shop and edit.
Yeah. You pretty much open the shops, do a scratch card, drink a coffee, and you're done. Right?
That's crazy, though. I always thought dailies would be like, oh, you have to actually engage with the game at a gameplay level, not just dailies.
Well, like Withering Waves has that. Like their dailies are more like, oh, like fight this, dodge this, perfect dodge that, or something, right? No, like
that sounds like actual dailies, but that also sounds like it takes way more time.
Yeah, like Zenless just takes like nothing. But I mean, like I feel like you would want to, because the coffee you can drink, you like can get more energy. So I feel like you want to use your energy anyways, right? So you end up like playing the game, because if not, you're gonna have like an abundance of energy sitting, right? Mm-hmm. Which I'm guilty for in Arknights quite a bit, but can't spend it all, man. The auto takes forever.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of a problem,
right? But unless I redo it and throw down like Wisdell, and then like let Wisdell do the work.
Yep.
Are you guys both playing the same gacha games?
I only play one.
Okay.
I only play Arknights.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't play
next band.
Yeah, it's just a lot, way too much dailies, as Dixon said. It's like I actually have to go into the game and then do things, and I'm like, I don't got time for that. I'll play other games. That's fine.
Yeah, like I mean, like again, like I'm playing them like to supplement like what I'm going to be playing later in like 2 weeks. I still do my dailies, but like I'm still going to do my dailies and then run like Monster Hunter or something. But in 2 weeks, 28th,
exciting.
28th, right? Yeah, 28th.
Yes, 28th.
Yeah. But
I mean,
I don't think there's any other new gachas coming out, so I don't think I'll be playing anything else. Okay. Nothing's creeping up that I noticed, anyways.
Are you gonna be streaming on the 28th?
Probably at night, yeah.
Okay, very good.
But it'll probably be pretty late though, so.
That's Dixon's promise to all your
Yes,
listeners.
yes.
Oh,
Now you gotta do it.
yeah, to the 0 listeners.
Now you gotta do it. Now you gotta do it for our one fan. That's anticipating.
oh yeah. The single one person. No, I'll do it, but I just have to. It's probably going to be like pretty late at night though. So.
Well, hey, no. In our defense, when we do stream, we sometimes can rack up to around 5 viewers.
Holy crap.
I think those are bots, honestly.
So that's more than one.
Yeah, I think those are bots, honestly.
Okay. What's next? We're done with gachas, right?
Yeah, so this is probably going to be the big topic
Yes.
of this week.
50
We're
series.
going to talk about these,
My
nVidia
favorite.
50 series cards.
Yep. So
That's just ridiculous.
okay.
Like,
So hold on before we say anything. Which one of you guys are getting a 5090?
Oh, dude, it's already on the way. I told you. It's literally coming.
So
Order it to my house.
I've been trying to get one since day one. No luck. And I'm still trying.
yeah.
Yeah, just be faster, like me.
I'm trying hard. Trying hard, Dixon.
Dude, we told you way ahead of time. It's like you're so hyped. You're gonna be like, you guys gonna get it on day 1 for sure. It's like no
Dude,
worries.
2 to 3 months
Dude.
wait, man.
We'll see.
Said that like multiple times.
But I'm looking forward to this. I think I'm just disappointed at the supply. Does nVidia always have supply issues?
It's not supply issues. nVidia does this on purpose. We told you that like a million times.
Like produce less?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna.
It's been like
So-
that for
yeah.
like the past few generations. Though,
Yeah,
right?
so let me give some context here first.
Yeah.
So currently Jackie's running a 4090.
No, I'm not. I'm not running a 4090.
A
What are you
4080.
running?
No, I'm running a 3080.
You're not running a 3080.
Yeah, I'm. I'm running.
You're fucking lying. Don't fucking lie. Fucking liar. Running a 4090.
I'm,
Like, freaking, like, praising the 5090, even though he's only getting a 15 to 33% increase off the 4090, which is even huge. And he's like, all about the 50 series.
I don't understand why anybody wouldn't want the newest product.
Because the 4090 works
Hold
just
on.
as well.
No. Let me ask you this question though: if you were sick and there is a new drug that is guaranteed to cure you, you would want that drug.
No, I would wait until I see the guarantee before I take the drug.
Would you rather take that or an old generic?
Dude, those two things don't even make sense. Are you telling me that if you don't get the 50 series, you're dead?
No.
You're just gonna fall and die?
It's a fatal- it's fatal disease.
Hold on.
Yeah,
My
like-
gaming is going to be
It's a
dead.
sickness.
My gaming is going to be dead if I don't get a 50.
No.
That's a gaming sickness.
Dude, you're choosing to not play a game without a 5090. That is
No.
your own.
Yeah, that's your problem.
Yeah, I know. That's your issue.
No, I love and on top of that, I love that Jackie was like sending us these news reports of like these 5090s burning up, and Jackie's like still like way gung ho about it. He's like, these things are like kind of fucked up. These connectors are fucked up, and people's 5090s are burning up. And he's like, hell yeah, I'm getting one. I'm like, dude, what?
Wait, what do you guys have to say about the burning up?
That's like a new adopter issue. That's kind of just
No,
what
it's
happens.
the 40 series uses the exact same. It's a 2x6. I don't know what you call that adapter.
No,
12 HPV.
I'm just
2x6
saying
or
that-
something like that.
I'm just saying as a new adopter, you expect things to be kind of shitty at the start, and then they'll iron things out as the
Well,
productions.
I mean,
you know.
I don't think the power plug is going to change because if they were to change it, they would have changed it already because the same problem was happening with the 40 series. It's just a risk you got to take.
That's not how products work.
What?
There should never be a risk to set your house on fire while playing a video game. They're
Well-
probably going to take a look at it and fix it, but I mean, this is what you get for creating a card that runs like almost 1,200 watts of power for no reason, right? I mean, something's got to give out.
Well, I mean, yeah.
People's wallets.
Yeah, seriously, people's wallets.
Hey, the more you buy, the more you save.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Don't have the money anyways.
The more you buy, the more you save.
I don't even know what that refers to. Like, save on what?
I don't know. That's just what Jensen Huang said. The more you buy, the more you
That
save.
that's what that's
that's
the
what-
tagline
Yeah.
Jackie's buying into. It's like, oh, marketing jargon. Hell yeah.
Jackie just follows what people say. Oh my god, this person's saying this? Hell yeah, dude. It's my philosophy too.
Yeah. More I buy, the more I save. So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
go
if
buy-
it burns up. I'll just buy another one.
Yeah, go buy all the 5090s that exist in the world right now.
Oh,
Oh,
my
wait,
God.
there isn't any.
Oh wait, if I can buy two, I'll buy two.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Of course you would. $3,000+. That's
No, it's
$6,000.
not.
That's
What are you
more than a
talking about?
PC.
It's 1,000. Okay, the Founders Edition is 1,009.
You're not getting a Founders Edition anymore. I guarantee you, you're not getting a Founders Edition anymore.
Okay, and the AIB ones average about 2,700. Average.
Yeah, which is plus tax is 3,000 something. What are you talking about?
Just hold on, it's not over 3,000. Let me check.
Do you math?
Hold on. Hold on.
I don't know what Jackie's tax situation is though, so I can't
That's
really.
true.
No, it's
Maybe it's only
under,
5%
no,
tax.
No, it's a 6% tax.
It's
where
like
I live.
2009.
It's
Oh yeah,
2,800.
6%.
Yeah, that's nothing, man. That's
Yeah.
nothing.
We get.
Dude,
we get,
it's
we get
still
fucked.
almost $6,000, dude. It's the same shit.
$6,000.
You're saving $400
for two
then.
cards.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, it's a 5090. It's the best product in the
So
in the,
so what are you gonna do when next year they release the 60 series? You're gonna say the 5090 is a piece of shit?
No,
Is that what
no,
you're gonna say?
Yep.
I told you I
100%.
replace my GPUs every like 2 years or so.
No, dude.
Yeah,
listen.
the next gen would be in 2 years, right?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Whenever it comes out.
Dude, I'm not saying the 50 series sucks, but your fascination by the 50 series is like borderline like insane. Like
'Cause-
there's so many facts out there that tell you the 5090 is not needed for your system and all the games, and you're just like, oh my god, 5090, please come to me. I need to like sex
No,
you
no,
up
no.
or something.
Who
Jackie's word is, I can't play games anymore because the 5090's out and I don't have one.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Those are
I'm
my
also
words.
telling
I
you.
did say that.
I'm also
I did
telling
say
you that.
I
I'm
did
also
say
saying
that.
the 5090 can't run all games at max potential. So
Well, it can still run games on max potential better than any card out in the market.
no, the 4090 is pretty much like can run any game at like a good
Yeah,
potential.
20% worse.
No, you're why are you taking the highest percentage? You take the lowest percentage. It's 15%.
15% worse. That's
What are you gonna do
unacceptable.
with the frames? Can you see 400 frames, Jackie?
No, but still,
There you
it's-
go.
It's my frame counter can.
Yeah. I can also put up a random counter and program it and have it like randomized from
And
like
that's-
400 to
look,
500.
Look, I only pay attention to the frame counter when I'm gaming. Okay, that's all I look at.
No. Yeah, Dixon, he's going to see the frame counter and miss all the shitty AI frame gen frames that he's looking at.
Wait, so what's
like
your interpretation?
smearing
of,
across the screen.
No, all seriousness though, what's your interpretation of AI frame gen? Like, is it? I actually don't understand it. Is it so? It's creating frames to make things look smoother. But
No,
yes.
it's creating but it's motion blurred. That's the thing. Like it looks blurry.
No, so it's basically you take two images, right?
Yeah.
And then you use AI to interpret what's in between them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not actually
No, but then
you know,
how
individual
wait,
frames.
But then wouldn't the game be not responsive if you do that?
well, for this, I think because it's on the video card,
Yeah.
I think it's responsive. It's just that the frames in between get smeared depending on what the the actual frames are giving it. That's why frame gen is kind of iffy if you're looking at quality, but if you're looking at pure like speed, like pure frames, it's fine. But if you look at it in more detail,
Yeah.
it doesn't do what you actually want.
Because that's what I'm curious about. Because if the base game is running at like 30 frames per second, and,
Yeah.
and then you do frame gen and it jumps up to 300 frames per second.
It's
But
going to
no,
be noticeable.
no,
I
no.
sent you a video
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it,
but
and these
but then
people
like
did
wouldn't
test it
but
out,
wouldn't
right?
wouldn't the game response still be like at a 30 frames per second response? Like when you're putting in
Yeah, you'll have input lag. You have input lag.
How-
That's why
how-
it's not that good.
How much is input lag affected?
Well, if you're running 60 frames and you're frame generating to 120, you're getting about 33 ms of input lag.
Is
So
that, like-
you're
Jackie wouldn't
going
be
to be
able to
lagging.
understand. Jackie wouldn't be able to tell.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
33 ms of like input lag is pretty gross, to be brutally honest. Especially if you're playing something like Street Fighter or something.
Yeah.
Like, that would kill you.
I don't know.
Right. And again, like, I'm not saying frame gen isn't good, but like, you're making it sound like it's the greatest thing ever.
It is the greatest thing.
It really isn't. You literally just heard that you get input lag, and you're
It makes games better.
It doesn't make games better.
No. nVidia tells you it makes games better, but it literally, like, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be slightly better than TV built-in frame generation, but it's still not ideal.
TV has frame generation?
Video quality.
What are you talking about?
TV has motion smoothing. That's frame generation.
No, it's not.
Yeah, TV's been doing this for
that's
years,
literally
man.
what it is. Yeah,
I know.
Literally what that is.
TV has AI?
It's not called AI, but it's called frame generation. Like, they've been doing it for years and years, man.
Yeah. Like, years and years.
Nope.
Like, when I bought a TV, like, I don't know, 10 plus years ago, they already had that stuff going on. Like, I don't have it on my TV, but, like, I hate it whenever I see it in action.
Yeah, it's like, so, like I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't look crisp.
I've never...
Yes.
I mean, I've never had, like, a TV smoothing thing before.
And this guy says he's going to be able to see 300 plus frames.
I'll be able to see any frames. All my frame counter out.
No, the thing is, I think for a period of time, TVs have that shit on by default.
Yeah.
That's why when you go to some people's places, you'll just know that it's on. Like, you look at it and be like, ew, this looks fucking disgusting. Why do you have this on? Like, if I had the choice, I would be like, just turn that shit off. Like, without even asking,
sure.
be like, fucking turn it off.
Okay. I don't know.
It's gross.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go test my TV out later after this and see if I have that option.
No, Jackie. Test it out when you get your 5090 and then just throw up. You're gonna look at it and be like, oh, this is fucked up.
This is gross as hell.
I'll see.
Yeah, throw this in trash.
This is crazy.
Yeah, and
gross.
not all TVs have it, depending on how old yours is. I don't even know if I feel like they would still have it right now, right? I feel
Wait,
like
is
it's just one of
this
those
like an
standard features
old
at this
thing?
point.
Is that what you're saying?
I think some TVs have it. I think it depends. I mean, don't quote me on it, but I think some TVs still do it. I think it's a setting now, though. So if you want it, you can have it. Right.
I just don't know if it's like old enough that basically all TVs have it or not.
That I
But
wouldn't be able to know.
Yeah, because it's been a while since I've looked at TV, so I wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so
But yeah,
I'll keep you guys posted when I get my 5090.
Truthfully, I could care fucking less about you getting 5090. Like, it's not like an end all be all graphics card. Like, I've told you in the past, like, if Lawrence were to get a 5090, yes, that is a humongous upgrade, and that is worth the penny and stuff. But you're coming from a 4090, which is almost as expensive, and you're paying even more for like only 15% to 32%.
Lawrence, why don't you get a new video card if you can't run Monster Hunter?
No, the problem is that my mobile won't be able to support anything new.
Really? No, but it's like
I looked at it. And
isn't it a regular PCI 4 or 5 or whatever?
No, but there's compatibility stuff. I looked it up. Like I can get maybe like a slightly better one than what I have right now, but it's not gonna be a significant boost.
You should get it anyways.
So, no thanks. No, look, if I get a new current gen graphics card, it would be the 5070. I would not be going to 50.
Are you
like, fuck
okay?
that.
Do you have a PC build in the future?
No.
What? How
No. I have no plans on getting a new PC anytime soon.
How are you gonna play Monster Hunter?
By not playing.
Dude, PCs cost like insane now.
Even
Especially if
the
you're gonna go with
pre-built
the 50
ones?
series.
No, even the pre-built
See,
ones.
the thing is, the pre-built ones are like the 4060. Like, by and large, the ones in my price range are like 4060.
Which is fine. I mean, it'll run almost like everything that you want to play right now anyways.
Exactly. So plus I play 1080p. Like I don't need 4K. It's fine.
Yeah, but if you want like a pre-built with a 50 series, you're probably looking at least like 6-7K Canadian, and that is like
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, I wonder with when the 5070 comes out, if that's going to be a lot more affordable.
Oh
I
no!
think maybe like 2K.
No. So they already have the
2K.
prices up here in Micro Center. It's $1,000.
The 5070?
Yeah, 5070 is $1,000.
Because MSRP was supposed to be like 500
Yeah,
for that.
no. It's 500. You can go to microcenter.com. They're all listed for $1,000.
Alright,
Not surprised.
And not like I'm actually looking right now.
Yeah.
So
Not surprised at all.
Like the
Why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you gouge to people? Like when you have like suckers like Jackie.
Yep, 100%.
I gouge the shit out of you all the time.
I think it doesn't help that the 5080 apparently sucks ass, like for what they're charging for it. So
It's
well,
only as
like-
good as the 4090 because if you like your frame gen, like that's the only thing.
Yeah.
But performance wise, I think it runs exactly the same as the 4090.
I think the video RAM, like the VRAM on board, is less than that too, right? I think that's the other.
Oh
problem.
yeah, I think it's 16, right? Or is it 8? I don't even know. I think it's 16.
And probably 16.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just heard that it's kind of crap for what that's supposed to be. So I don't know.
Yeah. Like I mean, like I said, like I hope you get one, but
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
like, dude, it's not a god card. Like
Are
you're gonna install it, you're gonna load a game, and you're not gonna be able to hit 4K, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? And I'm just gonna laugh at you.
We'll see about that. Lawrence, are you gonna talk about Alan Wake? Because you've been playing a lot of that.
No, I was gonna say that for next time.
Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking.
Oh, you want to finish it first?
I don't know because I.
You want to?
Yeah, I wanna
okay.
finish it
Fair
first.
enough. Yep.
Yeah. No, because I know they have enterprise cards that's actually better than the actual gamer cards, right? But I just don't know what the
Yeah.
prices for
What's
those.
wait?
or
What's
if
it?
those are
What do you
good
mean
for gaming.
enterprise?
They're so from what my knowledge is, one of the reasons why Nvidia's stock tanked that one day, because when they fully announced the price of the 5090, a lot of people that would have bought enterprise cards was like, well, what the fuck? This is so much better than spending it on enterprise cards. That's why they tanked, and then they bought that's why another reason our 5090 is bought by so many people is because it's a great AI tool, right? Same with like VR, like programming in VR and all that stuff. It's great to use. That's why a lot of people are buying the 5090 to do that thing, not for gaming, right? But in terms of pricing, I'm not 100% sure. I just know it's expensive.
Yeah, because I know I used to have a company laptop that had a card that's supposed to be better than the top end graphics, like gaming graphics card at the point at that time. I'm like, oh shit, these enterprise shit are even better than these super expensive graphics cards. But yeah, I just don't know what because it's not for consumers like us, right? So like I don't know what names they put under it or like what product line they're under. I just know that they're out there.
I'm not sure myself, but I know that they are pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but expensive. Or I don't know. Well, I won't say I don't know 100%. Or maybe you just need to be part of a company to be able to get that stuff, right? So
because I think when I had that laptop from like 5, 6, 7 years ago, that thing was like $5,000 a piece. I'm like, holy crap. So, yeah. And also like it's a weird place with graphics card right now because there's Intel came out with their Arc series.
Yeah, the Arc
which
series.
I feel like that might be what I would be in the market for, really.
Not the new AMD one. The new AMD one looks pretty
Possibly AMD one. I don't know. The Arc's getting very good reviews for the price range, right? My only worry is the driver support because they're so new. I heard that the driver support is kind of bad for older games, which that's most of my library.
I mean, I think the AMD one that they announced recently is actually pretty good.
Yeah, the 9070, right?
Yeah, I don't know the exact thing, but I heard it's pretty good. So I mean,
I think it matches a 4090.
Okay.
Yeah,
But the price is
price
still
like no. I think the
way
price is
more
going to be
than
like
what
$500 or something like that.
Okay, I could be okay with that. Yeah, because I am coming from a AMD computer, so I'd be okay with that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they're at parity with a lot of the ray tracing stuff. That would be nice to have. Um, yeah, because I don't know how AMD compares with nVidia at this point.
They do have ray tracing on the new AMD.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, you'd be fine on that.
They have frame.
No,
they
but
have
it's
frame
just
gen
that a
too.
lot. I would be turning that shit off. But like a lot of the ray tracing, I thought was proprietary nVidia software, right? I think they might have open source for AMD use, but I don't know if that's for everything. It's sort of like physics from back in the day, how that's strictly for NVIDIA cards. But
Yeah, I don't know.
so.
But yeah, no. Definitely they can. AMD cards can ray trace. And frame gen.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not exclusive to NVIDIA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything NVIDIA makes it proprietary at this point? I feel like they might still do that.
Not that I know of, because I mean, frame gen is not. It's not even copyrighted, right? It's just a thing, right? And same thing with ray tracing. It's not even copyrighted. It's just like a thing.
Yeah, I don't think NVIDIA has anything that's.
I mean, it probably has some like AI technology that it's its own, but other than that, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, maybe I can consider that at some point. That's $500 USD.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's. I think it's gonna cost. I mean, right? Because the third party ones are gonna be like around 700.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably still beyond what I want to pay for a new computer.
Well, you just wait and see. It's not even out yet, so I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah. What's next?
Gonna wait on that.
What's next?
We have on our docket games rating. Is that Dixon? Did you put that in?
Yeah, no. I just wanted to see where you guys would rate the games that we talked about today.
So as in like how it works for us, right? Like
how it
Kingdom
works
Come?
for us,
Kingdom
and like
I told you,
how you feel like the story, graphics, and all that stuff is. If you would
9
play
out of
it.
10 across the board for KCD 2.
You haven't even gotten to understand the story. How can you give it a 9?
It doesn't matter.
You think Jackie cares about the story?
I don't pay attention to the story. The fact that I don't need to pay attention to the story and still have a good time means it's a 9 out of 10.
No, that's ridiculous. That's what you say. You can use that. Yeah, you can use that for any type of game. You don't give a shit as long as you're having a good time. You're like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever.
No, it's like Baldur's Gate, right? Like, I have no idea what's going on.
Of course not.
And I feel like I need to know what's going on. But for KCD 2, I don't have any idea what's going on, and I feel like I don't need to know what's going on. I just need to go around and do my own shit.
Pretty sure you need to know what's going on to complete the game.
No, you just like. I mean,
you just kill everyone.
I don't think I'm going to complete the game.
Kill everyone.
I'm just going to play the game like the way I want to until I get bored of it. Yep. Dangerous Golf.
Dangerous Golf out of 10?
Well, I said 5,
rating.
but clearly
Out
Jackie
of 5.
likes
Okay,
giving
I'll
it a
do
10.
out of 5. I do out of 5. 2 out of 5.
Yeah, that's
2
a
out of
fair.
5. Like,
That's a fair.
There's some fun stuff that's possibly there. I just don't want to stick around long enough to deal with it. It looks fine for its age. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Simulcara, 3 out of 5.
Oh, that's higher than I thought. I thought you'd give it a
okay.
2 out of 5.
It's not like terrible. At least I had some fun with it. Dangerous Golf was like pretty rough. But Simulcara I had some fun, and I thought some of the stuff they did was interesting. The video stuff, and again, people actually call you even though you can't ever answer the call.
Which is kind of like, so just going back to that really quickly, I feel like if they made a game like Simulcara and and then use AI as a response tool. So you can type and use voice recognition, and then they would respond based on how you talk to them. I think that would be pretty cool, right?
Yep.
I think it's super ambitious, but I feel like it'd be a crazy kind. You know, like if you want to have a horror, you kind of lean it towards the horror side and try to, like get answers based on creepiness or something. I don't know, but I feel like it'd be pretty cool. Although I can see it being used as like people doing stupid shit like jacking, just telling them to like shut up or like leave or something like that.
100%. But like, I just don't think that works. It would be hard to make it work.
For sure.
Because you would need people that are wholly bought into your thing, right? Which
yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's okay.
Are you gonna grade your gacha games?
No, dude, it's not. It's an ongoing thing. It's not.
They're all 5 out of 5s. What's their grade?
5 out of 5s all around.
Okay.
Until I don't get a character, then it becomes 0 out of 5.
All right. So let's wrap it up here.
Let's wrap it up.
Like, it's a good warm up one for our future ones again.
Yeah.
So it's been good. Anything we have going on? Upcoming?
Just random
Jackie,
streaming.
you're gonna do more.
Yeah, I'll do random streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to complete a couple of side quests before. I'll my plan is to stream the main quest and then just do the side quest by myself.
You should do side quests on stream. What do you mean?
It takes a long time though because I'm walking from I keep walking the side quest will bring you everywhere, so it's gonna be like a boring.
So it doesn't matter.
Hour. Okay, I'll see. If it's interesting, I'll do it. Yeah, if it's like just walking around, I'll probably not.
People stream and just have it there. Like if it's boring, it's boring.
Okay.
I
Hey, you're telling me I should do that with Alan Wake? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You should do that with Alan Wake. To be honest with you.
I should have.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's too late.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2, where it's coming.
Okay. I'll one of you can run it, and I'll parsec it.
Oh yeah. I can do that.
Okay, and I'll be streaming more Street Fighter whenever I can. So stay tuned for more. So for this podcast, let's wrap it up. This has been Lawrence, Dixon, and Jackie. See you all next time.
Bye.
See ya.